guys, I'm Ben. I'm going to talk about vibrato in this video, different types that you can use. Well, okay, let's talk about the first one that I probably most commonly use, and that's, well, it sounds like this. Now that basically involves I'm using my lips, my aperture, to waver the pitch in and out. Also, it changes dynamics so that you get this wah 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 kind of thing with the pitch as well as the dynamic. I guess the first thing to practice would be getting used to staying on a note and bending it downwards so that you can actually bend the notes, and then you work on just doing it very finely and speeding that process up. Until it gets ridiculous like that. I don't know if that's what you're going for, it's what you're going for. Another type of vibrato is a diaphragm vibrato, which flautists use, I think. Anyway, you would use this in one of the other videos I did, extended techniques, the flute sounding one. Sounds a bit like this. That's pretty wavery on my behalf, but basically the idea is to push short stabs of air out from your diaphragm like that while playing the trumpet, basically. So you get your buzz formed, and you don't want to try and stop the air totally, because you never want to try and stop the air, but you just want to have spikes in the air so that it will go wah, 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 wah. You might have to compensate with your aperture to go from resonant to not resonant, and deal with the air fluctuations that you're dealing with that type of vibrato. And I guess a third type of vibrato that I would use, probably got it from Louis Armstrong. He basically shakes his trumpet. I'm sure he uses some other form of it as well, but I see him when he plays and like that. So it's basically taking. Now you don't want to do it too hard because you might injure yourself, but you're playing a note and you just want to push it so that you end up flicking up to the next harmonic, and that's how you get those sort of lip trills that Louis Armstrong does. And it really is just keeping the air support there and just moving the trumpet slightly, and you can compensate with the aperture as well to help you get the G, then the E, but it usually does the work if you're just shaking it and keeping everything else relaxed, because it's going to make the hole smaller in the aperture, and that will send you up to the next harmonic and then back down when you move it. So there's some vibrato techniques that you can play around with. Hope you enjoy them.